Well, if you would tonight, turn to the book of 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 15. We'll be looking at the first 19 verses. Last week we finished up this short section on worship, and the last verse of chapter 14 has said, "But all things should be done decently and in order." And I have to say, as I think of that, I think, that's a good Presbyterian verse, yes. But I think of all the things that we can do as a leader, and I tell people sometimes about certain situations, I ask myself this question: what hill would I be willing to die on? After all, when we do things, we're told to do things decently and in order. It's a reminder that we as sinners put things into chaos and put God's order into disorder. And after all, there will be divisions, disagreements, discussions, debates, distractions in the church. And what do we do about it? Well, is my hill my eschatological view? I have to say, I don't think it is. Is my hill my sacramental position? There are many in history who did die on that hill, a literal physical death. Is it about my Presbyterian form of church government? Is that the hill that I would die on? I don't know that I would. But I think it's important because it's biblical. But here is one thing I would die for: the resurrection. Without the resurrection, there is simply no Christianity. Here is how Paul puts it to the Corinthians in this great little section of Scripture, saying how important it is that Jesus truly was raised from the dead. Here's what he says, again, to a church that is divided, distressed.